Hi friends, welcome to Oliveboard. I really hope each one of you is doing great and your preparations are on track. Now, let me tell you, in case you feel overwhelmed with the amount of preparation or you're losing your track, here we are again with this particular preparation strategy wherein we'll be dealing with how you need to carry forward each day, right? So we will take that in detail. As of now, if you haven't watched our previous videos, please go back and have a look at it in terms of understanding how you can utilize your time properly, right? So this is Riti Gulati, your super mentor from Oliveboard. I'm really sorry for not being able to switch on the video today and presenting this in a recorded form because of the weather conditions in my place. And it's important for us to get through this video so that you guys have your study plan ready for the last 15 days of June month. Okay. So without further delay, I am just going to start this particular session. And whatever doubts you have, please put that down in the comment section and I'll be answering personally to each one of your doubts there, right? So let's have a look at the timeline first. And the second thing is the detailed study plan, which is the agenda of today's session. Fine. So here we are with the availability of 2 weeks here. 15 days we have left in the month of June 2023. And there's going to be 1 week that we have in the month of July. So we are left with 3 weeks of intensive study. And it is really important that we do our best to complete the syllabus. Plus, we know what we are doing is right. We should not be on a wrong track. So in case if any one of you thinks you are not doing it right, please recheck your preparation strategy. We'll be looking at a detailed study plan that will give you a complete direction as to how you need to spend the rest days before the examination. Okay. Fine. So quick look at the pattern here. We're not going to be spending much time. So we know general awareness, 80 questions, 80 marks, reasoning 60 and 60 here, English and quantitative aptitude, 30 questions each and 30 marks for these sections, right? So the only thing or the only important takeaway that should be from here is GA is going to be the key to clear the examination. And as far as other sections are concerned, if you are not confident in any one of these sections, make sure you're clearing the sectional cutoff. Fine. So we have already discussed at length that you should have a key section along with the GA section. So there are two sections that you should be pinning your hopes upon. The other two sections can be just managed with getting decent score or clearing the sectional cutoff. Now let's directly jump into the detailed study plan, which is the agenda for today's particular session. Firstly, before I take you through your preparation timetable for each and every day for the next 15 days, let me ask you a question. How are your preparations going? I know when you hear this question, there are going to be multiple kind of responses here. Few of you might be feeling very confident. Few of you might be feeling lost in spite of studying so much. Fine. So all this is normal as long as you are 65% confident that you are going to make it. Never expect to be 100% confident here, because obviously you do have that nervousness. There is too much to cover. The portion is there. The GA portion might seem overwhelming at this point of time. So I would recommend that don't panic at this particular moment. Even if things seem to be out of your hands, that will happen. Those feelings are going to be there. So don't stick to those feelings right now. The only thing is you should be in a position to keep yourself sane. Be confident, be positive, and make sure each and every day is spent such that you're learning something and improving yourself, right? And you should definitely have a strategy in place. Now this is something which I would say we cannot compromise upon. So if you're somebody who knows you're going to be attending the examination on 9th of July, but you still don't know what is your strategy, then I'm afraid you're not in the right direction. You need to correct your course right away. Fine. If you talk about what is strategy here, again, I'm referring to you being confident about selecting one other section apart from GA section. That section should be either reasoning or English. We're not going to be banking upon the quantitative aptitude section. For QA section, we will focus on clearing the sectional cutoff. And if you get more marks, we can treat that as a surprise or a bonus for us. But along with GA, you should be selecting one section out of reasoning or English to be your key section that will help you to clear your overall cutoff. Fine? Okay. Now let's jump into the study plan part here. Now, I have broken this down into a number of days here. So, the first set that you have or that you can see on your screen is the 17th and 18th of June 2023, which is your coming weekend, today and tomorrow, right? Now, these 2 days are going to be like the golden days for you because you still have 15 other days to go. So, you are in a relatively good position, I would say. So, on Saturday, that is today, attempt one full length mock test. Analyze the mock test the very same day. Okay, if you're giving the mock test, obviously it takes you 2 hours to complete the mock test. You need to spend at least 1.5 hours to analyze your mock test. Understand what are the questions that you actually went wrong with, what are the concepts that you are not confident with. There might be some questions that you would have just marked it right in the flow while doing that particular paper. Go back to those questions, check what was the logic behind getting those questions corrected, and those questions which you did not attempt, see why you did not attempt those questions. So the major exercise is going to be such that you need to note your strengths, you need to note the weakness areas, and being aware is the key to cracking this examination. Okay, because if you're just writing the test and just taking an exit, that is not how it will be fruitful for you. That simple exercise, and that I would say would be a futile exercise, so don't do that. You need to note down your strengths, you need to note down the weakness areas, and being aware is the key to clear the examination in totality. Okay, the next day what you're going to be doing is you're going to be spending your time in practicing those topics which went wrong in the Saturday's full length mock test, because you've already analyzed the mock test. You already have a list ready which lists down strengths, weakness areas. Now the topics which went wrong, you need to work on those topics the next day, which is the Sunday. Okay, it's again going to be a holiday for at least majority of the people out there. Fine. Parallelly, what you need to do daily, you need to give 5 hours to complete May 2023 current affairs. May is going to be of super importance, okay, as well as June. So we're not going to be taking it very lightly. So I'm giving you total 10 hours to put in all your efforts to complete May 2023 current affairs, right? You need to focus on RBI Bolt as well as monthly capsules. So if you have subscribed to our course, you would have downloadable GA material, which includes RBI Phase 1 Bolt and monthly capsules, which are also important for your Phase 1, right? Now, moving on to the set of next 3 days here, 19th, 20th, and 21st of June. There are 3 days that we are talking about. These are weekdays. So we are also keeping in mind the possibility of working professionals having less time with them. So we're not going ambitious here. And Saturday and Sunday, yes, we did go ambitious of having a target of 10 hours daily. Fine. Now, if you come to 19, 20, and 21st, what you need to do is you need to give 3 hours daily on any one subject. It can be quant, reasoning, or English. This also can be based on how you have performed in the full length test, and you have already identified that I might not be good in any one of these sections, or there is some risk that I run, maybe say with reasoning or English or quant. So please put in your efforts in that particular section. In the current affairs part, what I would want you to do is revise April 2023. Okay, be it the RBI Bolt or the monthly capsules, I would suggest both, and start government schemes. If you haven't started yet, it's too late, but still you can cover up because you have time in your hands. Fine. So this is what you need to do with respect to current affairs. So this is your 5 day plan out here. Let's move to the next set of days here. Again, you have these are weekdays, sorry, it's written weekend, so this is weekdays here. So Thursday and Friday, it is weekday for you. So again, we are not going to go very ambitious here. Again, the same thing would get repeated of giving 3 hours to any one of these subjects, quant, reasoning, or English. But here we are going to be doing the month of March. Fine, that's what you're going to be taking care of. Now come to 24th and 25th June 2023, which is again on the weekends. This is again the golden days that you have because you can have more number of hours when compared to the weekdays. You might be a working professional. So here again, we will go ambitious, and we will the amount of time spent on current affairs would be more when compared to QRE subjects. Again, you will be giving one full length mock test on a Saturday, and you will analyze the mock test, note down your strengths, weakness, etc. And on the next day, which is a Sunday, you need to again practice those topics which went wrong in Saturday's mock test. Okay, So this is pretty much the same thing that we'll be repeating for Saturday and Sunday in terms of QRE. When you come to current affairs, what we want you to do is now revise March, April, May, including Feb also, because Feb, I believe if you have been following my timetable, you would have completed Feb by now. In case you haven't done Feb, so give very less time to Feb, give more time to March, April, May revision. Right? So now what we are eyeing at is you are really confident with Feb, March, April, and May. Right? So this is how your current affairs would be dealt with. Now, on the 26th of June 2023, this would be a rest day for us because practically it is not possible for you to keep continuing your preparation without a break. So I'm taking this day to be a rest day. You guys can maybe shift this day before in case you feel a little tired while preparing, say, consecutively. But definitely there needs to be a rest day in your planning. Otherwise, it will all come down to burning yourself, and then the result would be maybe 2 to 3 days of no study. That's something which we cannot afford at this point of time. Fine. The last 4 days that you see here, 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th of June 2023, which are again weekdays. Okay, I'm sorry, I've written weekends everywhere, but it should be weekdays here. Okay, so here again, we're not going to go very ambitious because I'm taking into account the fact that many of you can be working, right? So here again, we will reduce our hours given to QRE to 2 hours here, and your 4 hours each day would be given to June 2023 because that's again very important. Okay. So you need to spend, say, 4 4s are 16 hours totally completing June 2023 and covering government schemes. So this is how your timetable would look like if you start from say 17th, 18th, 2 weekends falling in this duration, and you need to be solving two full length mock tests with complete analysis of those tests, right? And yes, if you have less time, what is the solution? See, the first thing I would always recommend is go after revising things that you have already studied. So rather than diversifying your sources, or if you keep increasing your sources, that is not going to help you. Whatever you have learned, please revise them a number of times. From there, you can get questions and you'll be able to solve them. Your phase one preparation is completely our responsibility, and for the same purpose, we have actually launched a batch which is already in place. We have a revision express batch going on for your RBI Grade B 2023 phase one. And the good part is we have just started the GA revision classes, and the first class was done on 15th, the second on 16th, and today you'll be having a third session, right? So these are GA classes wherein you will be taught GA through important MCQs. Okay. And these important MCQs, if you read them, read the solution, you will be able to solve more number of questions there because each question has the capacity to make you understand 4 to 5 relevant piece of information. Okay, so 1,000 plus MCQs are going to be there and downloadable GA. You will also get to download the PPTs as well as the GA material that we have, which is RBI Bolt as well as the monthly capsules. So this also is a part of the crash course. So in case you're somebody who's looking out to also include the phase two material, then you can go for crash course as well because Revision Express batch is also a part of crash course. Okay. So here you can see this is the crash course that's already going on, and the Revision Express batch has also started. So we have this exclusive Telegram channel for regulatory exams wherein you get free material every day, which also includes mind maps, which are going to be really helpful for you to memorize, maybe say any important report or index for your phase one examination. Right. So you can subscribe to this channel and download the material for free. This channel wherein you're watching this video on is our regulatory YouTube channel, so please subscribe to this channel because you'll be getting all important information, plus we have specific series going on for RBI Grade B in the coming days. For Nabard and SEBI also we'll be catering, right? Thank you so much. Just press the like button in case this video was useful to you. And again, friends, please don't worry in case you feel things are getting overwhelming at this point of time. Please follow the study plan and streamline your preparation. It's quite natural for you to feel overwhelmed. So don't worry about that. But yes, you need to get over your anxiety. You need to make sure you're not letting anxiety creep up and, it's not affecting your day-to-day preparation. So thank you so much and see you soon with one other video. And in the meanwhile, please keep following this channel for the important sessions out there. Thank you so much.